Now we're going to move on to talking about the while loops. So I want you to create a new file inside chapter 4 and call it while underscore loops. Oops, while loops.py. I'm just going to rename this .py. Now, what exactly are while loops? So while loops are used to execute a certain block of code as long as a condition is true. So while a condition is true, it's just going to keep executing the same block of code, unlike the for loop that just loops through a sequence and performs a specific task for each sequence. The while loop just continues executing while a condition is true, or as long as a condition is true. So I'm going to give you a simple example. So let's say we have a variable called number, and number is equals to 1. So what we want to do is we want to create a while loop that will always increase this number until this number gets to, let's say, 20. So we want to continue increasing the value of this number until it gets to 20. Now, obviously, what we could do is we could just say number is equals to number plus 20. Or for short, we could say number plus equals to 20. Now, this would be a very straightforward way of doing it. Oh, sorry, number plus equals to 19 to make it 20. Now, this would be a very straightforward way of doing it. But what if we wanted to increment it one by one? That is number plus equals to 1. Then we'll come here also and say number plus equals to 1. Now, we could do this using a while loop, and I'm going to explain exactly how we're going to. So in order to write a while loop, the syntax is pretty simple. All you have to do first of all is write the while keyword. So you write the while keyword, and then after that, you need to write the condition that you want to check for. So while that condition is true, it's going to continually execute the block of code which is present inside it. So I'm going to say while number is less than 20. What do we want to do? We want to increment the value of number. That is, we want to, first of all, we're going to print the value of number, then we're going to increment it. I'm going to print out number, and then after printing it out, I'm just going to say number plus equals to 1. Now, what exactly is happening here? So we're creating a loop, a while loop. So we said while, and the condition is that number is less than 20. So while the value that is stored in number is less than 20, this block of code is continually going to repeat and is continually going to run. So let me just run this program to show you what it looks like. So you can see that the program starts printing out from the value of 1, and it prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up until 19. So the while loop continually repeated this block of code until it got to 19. But why did it stop at 19? The condition is that while the number is less than 20. So what the program did was, when it ran, we declared that number is equals to 1. Then Python came here and saw that, okay, this guy has written a while loop, and he said, while this number is less than 20. So what do we want to do? We want to first of all print that number. Then we want to increment or add 1 to that number. So what it does is that it prints 1, then add 1. Then it now comes back to this condition to check, is the number less than 20? Since at that point, number has changed to 2, it is less than 20, which is true. It's going to print out the value again of 2. Then after printing the value of 2, it's going to add 1 to the number. Then number becomes 3. So what it now does is that it comes back to the top of this loop again, and it checks while number is less than 20. Now, number is currently 3. So while 3 is less than 20, that is true. And it's going to execute this block again. It's going to print 3, then increment the number by 1, and then number becomes 4. So it repeats this process up until when number is 19. So 19 gets printed out here, then we add 1 to number. So at this point, number now becomes 20. So it comes back to the while loop. Then it says, while 20 is less than 20. Is that condition true? No, because it's obviously false, because 20 isn't less than 20. So the condition isn't true. And once the condition isn't true, the entire while loop stops running and the program exits. So this is exactly how a while loop runs. It continues to perform a specific block of code while a condition is true. So we're going to write another example. So let's say, for example, we want to collect a number from a user. We want to collect a specific number, And as long as the user hasn't entered the correct number, we want to keep asking the user to enter a number until that number is correct. What we can do is we can combine a while loop. We can write a while loop and a comparison operation to actually check if this is true. If the number that the user entered is equal to what we want. So I am going to change this number to, let's just say, 30. Then I'm going to erase these two lines. Now, the condition is that I want to check if what the user has entered is equals to 30. So what I'm going to say is I'll create a new variable and I'll call it entered number. And I'm going to equate this to 0. So I'm just equating it to 0 because we want to simulate, at the point where we write the program, we want a situation where we want to simulate that the user hasn't entered anything. So we just want to create the variable first of all and equate this to 0. So what we just want to do is we're going to change this condition. We're going to say while entered number, right, is not equals to number. Now remember that we had talked about this not equals to operator, and it's basically checks if the value on the left hand side is not equals to the value on the right hand side. And if both conditions are not equals to, if both values are not equals to each other, then this operator returns true. So we're going to say while the entered number is not equals to the number that we want, then we want to run this block of code. We want to ask the user to enter a number. So I'm just going to redefine enter number right here. And I'll say entered number is equals to input. And what do I want to do? I'm going to say enter number. Now remember that we have to convert this into an integer. I'm going to wrap this in the int keyword. So I'm going to say while entered number is not equals to number, then we're going to ask the user to enter a number and convert it to an integer. Now, once it has been converted to an integer, we are assigning it to the entered number variable. So all we just have to do is clear the screen. Now I'm going to run the program. As you can see, it tells us to enter a number. If I entered 4, you see it tells us to enter a number again. I can enter 90, enter 23, enter 1. But you see that it keeps asking us to enter a number. But the moment I enter 30, you notice that the program ends. Now, it just basically told us to continually enter this number while we didn't enter 30. So we said while the entered number was not equals to the number which we had specified here, we just wanted to keep telling the user to impute the number. Now, this is useful in a case where, for example, you are building a particular software and then the user is trying to create an account and you want to continually tell the user to enter a new password if the password is less than 5 characters. You can use a while loop for that. So that is basically how a while loop runs. It just basically performs or executes a certain block of code while the condition, or as long as the condition is true. So the moment this condition isn't true, it just terminates the while loop. So that is how a while loop runs. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask me and I will reply you.